Hello, hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
Not Matt.
On today's episode, we're talking about Dewars and their white label expression.
Boy. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. Matt, why don't you tell us about this Dewars?
Dewar's white label. We're finally getting to Dewar's. We had Dewar's night a year ago, but we're gonna do the Dewar's white label here, the classic Dewar's that for our buddy Pete, his dad's been drinking Dewar's for 70 years. So I just want to give a shout out to his parents. We've been married for I think 71 years this year. So happy anniversary to his parents, and thanks for getting us to also drink some cheap blends in the day, because I know when I first started this journey, sorry to turn my nose at them, but now can do some blends, and I think most people have a Dewar story of some sort. But want to thank them, and thanks Pete for getting us into Dewar's again. They have a lot of great products from Dewar's. This is the beginning of them though, so I'm gonna give you guys a history of it, which is going to take a bit. So sit back and enjoy this nice long history of Dewar's. All right, so Dewar's was founded in 1846 and was going to take a nap. It's probably a good choice for you. All right, 1846 by John Dewar's, a small wine and grocery merchant. His sons, John Alexander and Tommy, also joined the films as behind-the-counter children running it. And with these Spirits Acts passed, they were able to blend their own whiskey finally, which is very nice. They have these cool triple Ds on the, what do you call it, the bottle here. And this is their name, all three of the Dewar's sons, but the D's interlocking, and it's a Celtic knot that stands for strength and longevity. So eventually, when their father passed away, John Alexander and Tommy inherited the business. So John Alexander was the brains behind the business, and Tommy was basically the marketing genius, the playboy, the socialite, the author, and a championship chicken breeder, because who doesn't need that in their life? Anyway, so he was also one of the books he authored was traveled around the world on a ship, went over 26 countries and hired 30 salesmen, and in doing so, he created a book about it. The Ramble Around the Globe. Yay! Anyway, unless you really give a shit, but hey, it's a book. That's cool. Well, anyway, so there's a marketing genius. He was also there's also the first Scotch to put an ad in a motion picture. It's called It's Scotch, and has a picture of Dewar's in it in 1898. So that's pretty cool. One of the other things, they also got a royal warrant in 1893 from Queen Victoria. So they're the first blended Scotch to get a royal warrant. They've won over 1,000 awards. Dewar's the highest, most awarded international brand in the world, which is pretty cool, I guess. It's a lot of awards. In fact, it was given to James Garfield and to Benjamin Harris when they were inaugurated as presidents. And because Andrew Carnegie ordered a small cask, which being about 18-gallon barrel, delivered to the White House. Well, I guess the New York Times found out about that and said that was highly pissed off and un-American to have Scotch rather than American whiskey at your inauguration. So, I could see them being mad about that. But that's why Andrew Carnegie's done. So, of course, Tommy's like, even the president wants our Scotch. It's so good. So, brilliant marketing move on their part. I don't blame him whatsoever. So, like I said, and they eventually founded the Aberfeldy distillery, which is the base for this product, in 1896 and opened in 1898. And this was the very first product out of that distillery in 1899, which was they hired by a guy named A.J. Cameron, who started as a desk clerk, eventually ended up as their master blender. So, this is, of course, 40%. Yay, 40%. It is what it is. It's been around for 120 years. It's the same blend it's always been. They use this thing called double aging. What they do is they take your single malts, blend them together. Then they also take them and then marry them together into one cask. They call that the double aging. So about 6 months later in the cask together in a marrying cask. And he's the first one to actually pioneer that process. No one else was doing that prior to them. So very cool, very important guy. This also won at the 1904 World's Fair, won a gold medal, which is also the same year Jack Daniel's won best whiskey in the world. Just another random fact there. So we got that going for us. It's been moved along multiple different countries. It's now owned by Bacardi and 5 other malts. In fact, in 1987, the SS Regina, which sunk in 1913, they brought it up from the bottom of Lake Huron. All the casks were still intact and the bottles were still good to drink, because that water in Lake Huron is really cold, and so that's pretty cool.
I wonder how much those bottles went for.
I'm sure thousands and thousands of
dollars. Think about that.
What's my price point on this particular expression?
$20. So not too expensive, which is always nice. This is also when they invented the world's first highball, which is also invented by Tommy when he was in New York. He decided to mix this with soda and ice, hence the highball. Also, is the most used in Japan for the highball is this, and stating that new Japanese smooth version, that's the 8-year, which we got from Eric, which we'll review soon, just for you, Eric, is that one as well. I know, I told you guys it was a long, fun history. And also, Stephanie McLeod was the new master distiller in 2006, and she's the first female blender master blender for Dewar's as well. So, and she's also won Best Master Blender in the world as well a few times now. So, Let's see what we think of this white label. Also, want to tell you this is the base is Aberfeldy, is made with Aultmore, Craigellachie, Royal Brackla, Deveron, and several other brands. They don't tell you what the rest of them are, so that's the only ones I could find. So there you go. Let's see what we think. Thank you for your 5-minute history lesson. So,
Well, that's light and friendly.
Oh yes,
Floral, honey,
Yeah, does
cereal notes.
this have peat in it?
No, I didn't. I don't read anywhere that has peat in it.
It's earthy.
Did you
There's a mushroom.
Did
There's
you-
a mushroom fungal
That's
earthiness to
Probably
this.
come from the Craigellachie.
Yeah. Did you clean this glass?
Ooh, that's a possibility too, isn't it? Let's see. Try that glass. Smells the same as my glass.
I don't know of any peat that's in this, but that doesn't mean there's not from one of the other brands that's in there that they don't tell you. But like I said, it's over 40, so I don't know what the other 35 are.
Right.
I can't help you with that. I'm sorry. It's not anywhere.
Can
I
you
looked. I
imagine?
scoured
Can
for
you
an hour
imagine
trying to find
being
it.
Stephanie and being put in charge of putting together this thing that has 40 different whiskeys in it and make
Can't
it taste
imagine.
the same as it's always tasted,
Yeah.
and
for
come up
real.
with new things too.
Yeah,
That's
she's
the
made
job.
up several new things.
Well, can you
So-
imagine going to each distillery place you get all 40 of these and finding the exact same thing?
Oh, I think they just get sent casks, and she has to create
Oh,
this
geez.
out
I
of
think
what
it's
she gets sent.
it's like that exactly.
Oh, jeez.
I bet she asks for a specific profile, but I mean, come on.
She's
Right.
amazing.
Yeah. That's some talent.
Yeah, it's light and a little bit floral going on.
That's what I get mostly. A lot of just flour
It
and
is
honey.
earthy, but now, I mean, I don't know what it was that I got off the first, and it could be a glass that you used before and you did not wash it, because that's how you are.
It's possible.
But I don't get it in this particular one.
Okay.
Yeah, I get like vanilla, honey, a little bit of orange, lemon, lime, a little Bartlett pear, butterscotch,
I almost get a soapy,
brown sugar.
like Dawn.
Dawn?
Interesting.
Yeah,
Dawn.
blue Dawn.
A little bit of corn and bread maltiness. Maybe a
Yeah.
slight metallic corn.
Yeah.
And that's also, obviously, that's the young. And of course, it's young.
The
I mean,
grain
it's
gives off that
minimum
metallic.
3 years old, but it doesn't have it. My guess is it's 3 to 4, more than likely. I doubt it's much older than that.
Yeah, I don't get peat on the palate. I do get that earthiness to it, but it's not nearly as deep and rich as far as that goes. What do you want?
I got PE on the palate.
You did?
I did. So I'm thinking that's that.
I think it's that
glass.
glass.
I think that
Alright.
glass was not rinsed. I would say try that, but that'd just be kind of mean.
Yeah, it's like a malty corn, vanilla, honey.
Yeah, I mean,
Lemon
it's
on it.
very light. It's very like inviting for like a new whiskey drinker.
Perfect for that.
Yeah.
Butterscotch, just a little thin and light. But yeah, I can see what this is good with, bubbly water.
I was
So,
going to say, especially as a highball,
As a
like as an
highball.
introduction to whiskey is what whiskey
Perfect.
can be.
I agree.
so thanks, Tommy. Good job.
Yeah, come on.
Also, it's funny, this bottle was given to me by the brand. I owned all the other Dewars, but they gave me this one. So good job. Thanks, guys. Thanks,
Back
Gareth.
when we
Appreciate
had
that.
the Dewar's night, or
Yeah, when Gareth on, he got it from me from Mirage. So
You brought out all
Thanks,
these
Gareth.
amazing Dewars, and they donated white label.
yes,
All right.
seems like something Pete would do
seriously.
to the vault, not to us.
You're right.
Oh no, he did it to us too.
But we asked for it. It was different.
That was Matt. That was on Matt.
This is true. He's done other great things we'll review later.
Yes, he has. I mean, we've already reviewed some great things that he's.
We have, no
Yes.
doubt.
But I mean, again, this is just it's light and friendly. There's not a whole hell of a lot going on in the glass, but it's still just very approachable.
Mhm.
And what is there is lively enough to
Mhm.
at least get your attention for a little while. It's
Yeah.
not oily. It doesn't have the longest finish in the world.
It's a little bit orange in there.
but
It's just
it holds your attention at least while you're drinking it, which is nice.
It's a good sit around, background, watch a movie, talk on the phone type whiskey. You know, it's
Yeah.
perfect. I know Pete and his dad have a conversation every Sunday, and they usually have some Dewars, so
That's awesome.
perfect for that.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. All right. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell and join us live on Monday nights. And until next time,
Keep on crusading for whiskey in your glass.
cheers.
And it is, what's the damn book name? My notes are screwed up. Hold on. Can't find the damn book name. Where is it? Fuck. It's in there in this bullshit stuff. This is great for outtakes. Ah, found it. The Ramble Round the Globe. Yay! Anyway.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh, shit.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.